She's so fine. Hell of a hell of a blows my mind. Hell of a hell of a lights my day.
What's good, guys? This story is coming out of Columbus, Ohio, and I want to thank D. Walsh for sending it to me. Now, in order for me to take you to the story, I have to take you backwards first, to July the 31st of 2021, because that's where the story actually starts.
1 in 3 families with children have at least one gun in the house. According to Nationwide Children's Hospital, many parents think their children are not capable of firing a gun. However, kids as young as 3 years old may be strong enough to pull the trigger. We don't know yet the details of how this child was killed today, but it's a wake-up call. This was the scene where a 5-year-old's father tried to save his little girl. Police say she somehow found a loaded gun in the apartment.
Early investigation reveals that a 5-year-old was shot in the head. When the officers got here, Dad was working on life-saving procedures for his daughter.
Now that I've given you some context to what happened, I'm going to bring you forward to 2 short days ago, December the 15th, 2021. Now, this story is coming from the Columbus Dispatch. Parents charged in death of 5-year-old who shot herself. Columbus's homicide toll this year moved closer toward 200 as of early Wednesday afternoon, as the death of a toddler who shot herself with a firearm in July is now classified as a homicide. A Franklin County grand jury on Tuesday issued indictments against 44-year-old Antwan Robinson and 24-year-old Breana Matthews in connection with the July 31st death of their daughter, 5-year-old Serenity Robinson. According to a release from Columbus Police, Serenity shot herself around 9:45 a.m. that day with an unattended firearm inside her home on the 2100 block of Via Da Vinci Court, located on the city's northeast side. The girl was rushed to Nationwide Children's Hospital, where she succumbed to her injuries. Columbus Police homicide detectives investigated the case and presented information to the Franklin County Prosecutor's Office. Prosecutors presented the case to Franklin County's grand jury, which issued indictments against the parents. Antwan Robinson has been charged with 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter and 1 count each of felony child endangerment and having weapons under disability. Robinson has a prior felony conviction that barred him from legally possessing a firearm. Matthews has been charged with 1 count each of involuntary manslaughter and felony child endangerment. Both parents were arrested without incident on Tuesday by a Columbus Police SWAT team. As a result of the indictment, Serenity Robinson's death has now been classified as the 191st homicide in Columbus in 2021.
Noon, the parents of a 5-year-old who fatally shot herself last summer are now charged with her death. 44-year-old Antwan Robinson and 24-year-old Breana Matthews were arrested yesterday. Both are charged with involuntary manslaughter and child endangerment. On July 31st, police responded to a call that a child shot herself. Serenity Robinson later died at the hospital.
So let's get this together. So the daddy, who's 44, is a felon who also had a loaded gun in the home. Very irresponsibly. Apparently it was where a 5-year-old could get a hold of it. The mother, who's 24, 20 years younger than Antwan Robinson, had to have known that was there. Had to have. No other way around that. And it bothers me because, number one, this 5-year-old should still be here. There will be never enough justice to bring her back. So we have a deceased 5-year-old because of the negligence of 2 parents in a home. One of which is a felon who wasn't supposed to own a firearm in the first place. It bothers me. It really, really bothers me. So then the city, after July 31st, when this happened, they gave these gun locks out I think the program was called No Questions Asked. So you could go to any fire department and pick up gun locks. I'd love to know how many people actually did that. I really would. That's not the answer. The answer is not gun locks. I don't know how anybody could look at that sweet little face and not be tore up about this. Not only that, but it took a grand jury how long to decide their fate? From July the 31st to December the 15th. And I don't know how often their grand jury meets, but that is a very long time. Very long time. Just the whole case bothers me. The whole case bothers me. I had not heard the story when it initially came out. So hearing it on the back end really bothers me that much more. That it didn't get the attention that it should have gotten. So, regardless, I wanted to shine some light on it today and let you guys know about it and also get your thoughts on it. And I'm going to end this story on that note. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.